How Kayode Badru died through the use of spiritual perfume. How abuse of spiritual perfume in church led to Lagos Socialite's death. The Celestial Church of Christ, CC, has attributed the demise of Kayode Badru, a Lagos-based socialite who died from a candle fire incident, to the abuse of spiritual perfume. We call it one of the wonders in religion. Badru had visited a parish of the church in Lagos on May 3 for the Thanksgiving ceremony of some youth he sponsored to the Academy for Innovative Art and Technology. The socialite Badru, who was also based in Dubai, was said to have lit some candles while a prophet in the church thereafter started spraying perfume on him for blessing. But in the process, his body had caught fire, resulting in severe burns. He was later pronounced dead 2 days after he was rushed to the hospital. The incident also has sparked reactions on social media, with some Nigerians expressing their different views about what happened at the church. Now, this is what some Nigerians have to say concerning his death. This one say all these religious activities that all this coming from AB London, all these religious activities that some religious people practice. I wonder where they got that from. Maybe this will teach the Celestial Church some lessons. Rest in peace, Kayode Badru. Social Usta said, this is coming from Stephen, said, allegedly roasted in Celestial Church. Why the Lord should take his course. Hope that happens. If the Lord should take his course. This is coming from Dr. Penkin. The socialite and philanthropist Kayode Badru was burned to death in a church when he was asked to kneel down at the middle of the church, was surrounded with candles, and his body sprayed with perfume, which happened to be inflammable. So sad. So sad indeed. He's dead though. This one is coming from Ganji, and from a legit Nigeria. Lagos socialite died after visiting the Celestial Church of Christ, where he went for a program. And this one is saying that this is Yoruba boy's reaction. Kayode Badru's death is indeed a very sad one. I think the church used a lot of perfume on him due to the good stuff he has done. The fire will definitely be very hard to put off. May his soul rest in peace. I wonder what type of fire that was lit on his body, maybe for blessing or for some other thing that is best known to them. This is coming from the Akaribo of Lagos. Kayode Badru died in a fire accident at Celestial Church in Lagos. He flew in from Dubai and was in church for service. They lit candles around him during prayers and poured holy perfume on his body. The perfume attracted the fire from the candle and was badly burnt. This is coming from Reli Julius Far, said Kayode Badru will go straight to heaven to sit at the right hand of God. He died right before the Lord in the Lord's house and was cremated by the Lord's dragon candle spot. God works in mysterious way. This must be a troll from this person. And so these are many more the reactions of Nigerians concerning the death of Kayode Badru, who died in Celestial Church. But reacting in a statement on Saturday, the church said its ministers are expected to dilute spiritual perfumes intended to be sprayed, sprinkled, or poured with a lighted candle with water. It noted that the spraying or pouring of undiluted spiritual perfume in its volatile state with a lighted candle violates the provision of Celestial Church of Christ. The letter reads, Calvary greetings to you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, who has called us into glory. Due to the incessant abuse of spiritual perfumes within the church, His Eminence has found it imperative to state for record purposes and correction that henceforth spiritual perfumes intended to be sprayed, sprinkled, or poured with a lighted candle should be diluted with water. It read, the spraying or pouring of undiluted spiritual perfume in its volatile state with a lighted candle is an imported culture not originally part of the tenets of the Celestial Church of Christ. The later usage of spiritual perfume within the spheres of a lighted candle by the past founder St. SBJ Oshofa is by mixing it with water. It is high time we retrace our steps for a greater Celestial Church of Christ. We are all advised to adhere to this directive. Any parish or member that goes against this directive will be solely responsible for the resultant effect. Now, according to this statement, Emmanuel Oshofa, the church leader, has already directed the pastor in council to implement a policy aimed at preventing such abuse in the future. The same pastor also directed the pastor in council to come up with a policy document to curb alien practices that have been introduced into the tenets and doctrines of the church to safeguard the church's divine culture as instructed by the Spirit of God through the pastor founder. Now, they are trying to adjust the rules, the ways through which the spiritual perfume could be used. Now, it's volatile in nature. The spiritual perfume is volatile. Of course, perfumes are volatile and they can catch fire easily. But Kayode Badru is already dead. He's not coming back again. So what will be done to those who are responsible for his death? He died because of a spiritual perfume. That is, he flew from Dubai, according to the reports, that only to be killed, only to die in a fire accident. This is so sad and deplorable. So many Nigerians are still complaining. I don't know what your reactions will be concerning the death of this Lagos socialite who died in a fire accident, even in a church. It's so sad to report. So I would like also to know what your reply or your comment will be. Do you think that the Celestial Church should be held responsible, or they should face the law for the death of this young man who died in a fire accident, or should this just go? Yes, they are now raising a statement that spiritual perfume should be diluted with water. This practice that led to the death of Kayode Badru, is it the first time they are doing it, or they've been doing it, or now that it has resulted to someone's death, they are telling us how it should be diluted with water? What actually is your reaction to the death of this guy? Please let us know in the comment section. Thank you.